Yeah! Ya, mesti telepon masjid teman. Ya, oh, kebetina. pase. Yeah, Valentina. Oh, Akami. Oh, tidak kemarin swing. Oh, deh masuk anak bayi.
Hello. Can this be heard? So we have Odyssey doing a very clean fight against Rango there. Very clean lake in general. Oddme's knocking it out so far. I actually didn't change my Discord settings at all. I think you guys are all wrong. And what happened to Crank was he did a language switch and didn't have a very clean sand. So keep in mind that Crank may be a bit behind, but still doing pretty well. Missed the zipper and does not look very happy about it. Oddly heading to Wooded, one of my personal favorites to watch in a run. So, Krankdud's now swimming around. Oddly's heading into Wooded. The beginning of Wooded doesn't have too much happening. You're going to see the first of the 2 moons that requires you to have 100 coins so you can buy it from the shop. And getting the rabbit on me struggled for like 10 seconds. I've never seen that. Okay. So on me spending money, Krankdud's going against Rango. Doesn't look too happy. And unfortunately, after an early death in Rango, we have an early forfeit from Krankdud, who quotes, "I really don't feel like playing this, I'm sorry," and I accept that apology. It's definitely been rough, this run. So, now we get a little bit of Oddme in our life. as we get Mario enjoying the lakeside. Flooded Pipeway is a very popular point to mention. When you take damage in this game, when you collect the moon, there will be a cutscene after the moon get cutscene where it'll heal you, and you'll lose 2.2 seconds if you have 2 HP and get a moon, and 2.5 seconds if you have 1 HP and get a moon. Me cleanly navigating through the red maze. Comment from Krankdud, it's hard to play when you have no interest in the game. That's something I can certainly feel. I had a race that I ended up not finishing because I just couldn't get in the mood to play the game. On me, finishing up the first half of Wood and now heading into the latter half. Oddney's current PB is 1 hour, 8 minutes, 20 seconds, and I definitely think he's playing better than a 108 right now. Unfortunately, Krankdud did forfeit this race after a lot of struggles. So right now, Oddney's the only one playing. Ooh, no, Oddney missing the moon at the top. Fortunately, still being able to ground the uproot and the moon, but that was unfortunate. Could have gone much worse, though, so... not the worst thing, I guess. So now we have Spewart, who does this thing. Clean. So on me, after a little bit of cutscene, is going to be headed out of Wooded Kingdom now. And headed to our next kingdom, which is going to be Cloud. So, on our way to Metro, which is supposed to be the next kingdom, Bowser's going to stop us here. And this is going to be the first Bowser fight. So this fight, the main optimization here is going to be trying to, as quickly as possible, grab the hat from Bowser and deal in the punches. Oddly getting the backflips, which is, I believe, the optimal strat here. Very clean fight, as long as he doesn't get hit by the tail. Nice. Somebody put a ton of butter on Oddme's toast today because he's playing very smooth. Headed into Lost Kingdom now.
Oh, beauty, now play that.
Oddme making it up the cliff, so by jumping around that way, Oddme skipped the trigger to have Klepto steal Cappy. So that's going to be good because we won't have to waste time without Cappy. We need Cappy to get in the Odyssey. Otherwise, not having Cappy might not even be a movement problem, but that's important. I'm struggling to get up to Klepto, but by making Klepto angry, now Klepto won't steal his hat unless he dies. Nice. Throw it to Bug, nice. Everything, really. And I'm going to be out of Lost before you know it. And on me, exiting Lost Kingdom with a nice finish. Nice little cherry on top. It's into Metro we go. So this first part of Metro right here, not gonna be too much moon collecting, but Anmi's going to try and make it over to the town hall and then to the top of the town hall. And we're going to be skipping a giant roadblock. We're usually supposed to go to the construction site, but by jumping up here, we can just go right around it. Unfortunate fall from Oddme, but fortunately it was nothing too bad. And into Town Hall. see if we get a clean finisher for this. Tidy clean. Nice. So heading up to fight Mecha Wiggler here. We're gonna be going for 2 cycle because that's optimal. But we'll hope the game gives it to him. The game can be kind of picky when it comes to this boss. Oh, this is looking rough. I don't know if Odyssey will. Oh no. Unfortunately, we had him miss 2 cycle. Just 1 little peg, but that's gotta suck. Especially because Odyssey's been killing it everywhere else so far. That time loss is just not very nice to have. He's also gotta be careful to not die. Fortunately, he didn't. And now we're in the second part of Metro, the daytime section.
Yeah, got me the mood. I mean, see that?
A neat little trick here, motion controls. To grab this electric spark. Very nice. RC car, we're not seeing a scooter clip, so we'll see if RC car is nice. And it is. Me head into the a fan favorite mood. Good landing. So now that we made a friend on a bench, there's not too much to the rest of Metro. I mean, the last couple moons where there's a lot to. But besides that, it's mostly just the normal jumps you see. We have Odyssey warping to the top of the town hall. I'd be struggling a little bit with that climb. Kind of unfortunate to see with how smooth the early game was, but can't be perfect forever. And just a reminder for those who have come in about the past 10 minutes, we unfortunately had to have Krankdud forfeit after a death to Rango in the Lake Kingdom, because he can't really summon the motivation to play this game right now, and that's understandable. Sometimes it can be hard to summon motivation. Oddme, though, still killing it, so keep your eyes peeled. And Oddme's out of the crowded alley. Now there's just a lot of talking to people, which is something I'm not good at in real life.
Hi. Oh.
Good job. Use talk to the people. Now we get to talk to the best people.
Yay!
Use talk to all the people. Oh, the people you need to, at least. There are still like 2 more musicians, but we're leaving Metro. We got half a band. You got a bassist and a drummer. I think that's enough for a band. So now, Anmi's gonna be heading to Snow Kingdom. Probably. I was correct. And Snow Kingdom's gonna be interesting. The first half's not gonna have too much, but the second half's gonna be based around going into these trial rooms and getting all the moons we can out of those. Bye, Captain Toad. That's the only time we see Captain Toad in this run. This is the second time we're buying a moon, and the last time we're buying a moon in this run. So now, Anmi's going to be heading into those aforementioned trial rooms. Blowy Joey. That's fine, he was being mean. So, that was the first of the three trial, that's hard to say fast. 3 trial rooms you're going to be seeing in the run. That was the windswept cavern. Yeah. And we're heading to the Icicle Cove next. The Goombas. Goombas actually don't slip on the ice, they have special shoes. Fun fact. But that doesn't matter when oh gosh. That doesn't matter when you're on me and can easily jump over to the next moon. And the last of the 3 rooms is going to be the Snowy Mountain. In Snowy Mountain, we're actually not going to be getting story-based moon because that would involve a brutal fight against Rango. We're just going to be grabbing the secret moon on the side of the mountain and then heading off. And Odyssey is going to be heading to Seaside after this. You had a choice if you wanted to go to Seaside before Snow or not. Odyssey went to Snow first because mashing A. That's actually the reason. I mean, he had enough money, why would he not? Oh yes, that's something to point out. Speed Gaming 5 is now a channel. Go check that out. The more speed gaming, the more good. Yeah. 5's the thing, we need 5. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. Like this cool little jump that Odyssey's gonna do to get this moon. Weren't even Fallen 4 yet, you should fix that right now, because speed gaming's got everything you need. Very clean early Seaside here. Music notes can be tricky. Not for Odyssey. So now, similarly to Lake, we're gonna spend, like, the entire second half of it as a fish. Because, hey, that's how you speedrun. But in all seriousness, Seaside's a very quick kingdom with a lot of fast moons. And a lot of coins, surprisingly. But at this point, Odyssey's been to Snow, so we won't need coins anymore. you like these sounds? I'm about to finish up Seaside, just gotta go get this last moon, the gap in the ocean. Trent. And we outta here. Oh, this kingdom coming up is Luncheon Kingdom, which I know a lot of people like, and it looks cool in a run, but I'm actually not a big fan of this kingdom. There still is a lot of tech, though, so you'll see it. Always wondered what the boiling purple stuff. I always see it as pink, but if you see it as purple, that's pretty alright. I just don't know what this is in Luncheon, but I know this is Skewer, and he's still easy. And on me now heading into the village portion after getting this. The village has just a few quick moves. That's really what all this game is. Just a few quick moves after a few quick moves. So, I don't know what really to explain in Luncheon right now. There's not a lot of specific stuff that happens in Luncheon that really is worth explaining. Other than just, hey, look at how cool he just jumped across the lava to get the moon in the middle of nowhere. But hey, we have forks. You guys like forks? I actually really like forks. Forks are great. You can flick off of them, and that's what Odyssey's going to be doing. He's going to be doing it fast. Wow, look at the fast speed. Good job, Odyssey. There we go. Climbing up the cliffs, that's what you do when you're on me. And as Anami's pointing out in chat, the recent update patched a clip you could do to get the moon without having to break the rocks and the trees. I'm about to finish up here and lunch and just gonna get this moon. And then head on to the last section where we're going to be getting a really weirdly placed multi-moon. I don't know why this is a multi-moon, but it's really quick and it's 3 moons, so why not get it? And that's luncheon. So now we have Ruin Kingdom. It describes my social life pretty well. This boss is basically an auto-scroller, really. You're waiting for it to slam its head, and then you gotta pull out all the swords. There's not much. Ami's gonna opt to do a strat here where he jumps on the dragon and takes damage, so that he can get to grabbing the swords as soon as possible, instead of waiting until the electricity field is gone to start pulling them. But besides that, there's not much to it. And that's the Lord of Lightning. So with that fight done, the next thing for Odyssey is to go to Bowser's Kingdom, where a lot of dumb stuff awaits. Oddme, being too cool for the Pokios. We don't need those. Killing that ogre to spawn the first story moon. This area is all about just getting story moons to unlock the next area. You know what I like? Moon shards. Moon shards are actually, I believe this is the only time in the run you see moon shards. You get 5 of them in a moon spawn. They're kind of like silver stars. If you've played either the Galaxy games or Mario 64 DS, they're silver stars. But moon. Because Odyssey. The moon. You take the moon. As they say. There are many different types of ogres. Some of them are green, big green and roar and have whatever accent Mike Myers has, but those enemies are named ogres, and I'm like 20 million% sure. So here we have a double boss brutal thing. The first boss we're gonna see is Topper, who we haven't seen since like 2 minutes into the run. Not much has changed about him. We're just gonna try and end this cycle as soon as possible by jumping on the hats, and then we're gonna jump on his back. There's a lot more hats this time around, however. But the other boss is gonna be more to talk about, because the other boss here, we've not even seen yet this round. This is Harriet. Harriet is usually considered one of the easier brutals. It's pretty easy to get that end hit, but sometimes if you're messing up the early phase here can be a bit of a struggle. Oddly, not being a struggle. Perfect fight. Headed into the last part of Bowser's Kingdom before the big boss. Now the music kicks in, now it's intense, now the intensity is ramped up for Odyssey. He just gotta go back here, get his last moon. Oh my goodness. I did not like the look of that. That was scary. Please never again. On me. Poking the Pokios. Gotta Pokey go to the poles. And by the poles, I mean the pole's voice are the name of the rabbits in Zelda. These are the rabbits from Odyssey, and they've all combined their powers to build a giant mech. You're supposed to use a bird to climb up, but Otmi doesn't want to, so he's gonna use birdless, which is a strategy to hit the first phase of the Mech Brutal without using a bird. Very clean first half of the fight for Oddly here. We'll see if the second half can stack up. Hopefully he makes it back onto the mech. For those wondering about Crank's forfeit, when he quit his stream... Oh, not that. When he quit his stream, it left us on that still frame. For Onmi's timer, it's just a cropping issue. That was a very clean Bowser's Kingdom for Onmi. He's now going to be heading into Moon Kingdom, which is the last kingdom in the game. Now ending off the game on the moon, Moon Kingdom to be exact. Onmi just scared me there. We're gonna be doing possibly the biggest skip in this game. Going to be the Moon Cave skip. So usually there's this very long Moon Cave that leads up to the final fight with Bowser. And we're going to skip that by using this Sphinx over here. Please, Onmi. Thank you. That was a very clean skip. So, the second fight with Bowser, I'm sorry I failed to explain, I'm getting stuff ready for the end of this race. It's very similar to the first fight. The only exception is that there's going to be more tail whip, and there's going to be phases with fire-breathing attacks in between. Oh no! So unfortunately, with getting whipped by his tail, Odyssey has to go back and do these punches again. A bit of a time loss. Being able to recover and heading into the last section of the game, going to be the escape. So the escape you're playing as Bowser. Bowser doesn't really have anything to help movement. You've just gotta run in a triple jump. Obviously not taking damage is good because of the little cutscene that happens when you take damage, so hopefully going to be trying and avoiding boulders, do a triple jump there to get up to this pillar. If I were Odyssey, I would not be going for the 2D shortcut right now, but we'll see what he does. Oh, jeez. Odyssey! You're just crazy, man. Alright. That was the 2D shortcut. Why? Whatever. It's done. The anime. Here we're going to be using fireballs because we have to destroy all 4 of these pillars. And by using fireballs, we can try and destroy the pillars from farther away, which means we can spend less time slapping them with our claws. Which is obviously good, because when you're slapping them with your claws, you're standing directly still and not doing anything. And we're going to see a finish, and very soon. And that's a time finish for Odyssey with a official SRL time of 1 hour, 7 minutes, and 55 seconds, which is a 25-second PB for Odyssey. And puts him only 4 seconds behind Krankdud now. So congratulations. According to Odyssey, I'll get an interview when this final cutscene ends. But for now, we don't have any new races on the schedule for Odyssey quite yet. But you'll get those when it's time. So while we wait for Odyssey, I'm going to be plugging what you can get else on Speed Gaming today. If you go to our new Speed Gaming 5, you can watch a race of Super Metroid, which is pretty nice. Speed Gaming 4, currently hosting some Key Sanity. Speed Gaming 3 is currently hosting Slow of the Demons No Glitches Are Allowed Marathon, which I'm going to be running in that on Sunday morning. So keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled for the rest of that marathon. It's a good one. If you stay here on Speed Gaming 2, in about 15 minutes you'll be getting a Shovel Knight Plague of Shadows race, which is one I'm excited for, because the loser of that race will be my next opponent. And
can I talk?
hello.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of echo.
Oh my god. I have never popped off so hard over a PB.
That was a great PB, though. Congratulations.
Third when I got hit by Bowser, because I forgot he swung it 3 times.
Oh, geez. Yeah, no. I popped on your stream after Birdless, or after that Mecha Brutal fight, and I saw that gold on... You got a nice gold on Bowser.
Yeah, that was
unbelievable.
Like, once I got the final hit on the Mecha Brutal, I knew it was a big gold, but I didn't think it was that big. I thought it was gonna be like 25 seconds ahead, which I was at the very end because of Bowser, but...
Bowser, yeah.
I
got really mad when you attempted 2D shortcut. I was like, why? But
I needed to save every single second there. And I don't know if you saw correctly, but when I was breaking the blocks after 2D shortcut, skip, whatever it's called, there's actually another one that you can do where you jump off of a block that's on top of another one. I actually went for that, but I hit the ceiling, so I didn't bother with it.
Ah, jeez. Oh well.
And then once I entered the final section, I was just like quiet for the whole thing, because I was like, I need this 107.
Yeah, well, you got it, so congratulations. You're only 4 seconds off or like 3 seconds off now when it comes to the PB of your opponent today. So that's nice.
Yeah, it's a real shame Krankdud had to forfeit, because going into this race, I was like terrified. I thought I was gonna get curb stomped by him.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely a great player.
And he said he was rusty, and I was like, okay, rust can't affect him that much, right? And then I saw he changed language. I was like, wait, hold on. And then he forfeit, which I got kind of sad about. Because this was going to be a really close race if I kept this run.
It was.
I got less nervous, and then as I golded luncheon, I got more nervous.
It always happens. I was not sure. I don't know your PB too well. I wasn't sure if you were gonna go too well after the 3 cycle, but you did.
Yeah, Metro was my only red split the entire run. And I brought my sum of best from 107.11 to a 106.45, so that's really cool.
Good job.
Yeah, if it weren't for Metro, this probably could have been like... And if Metro and Moon went well, this probably could have been like a very low 107, possibly even 106 if I was a god, but...
I mean...
The last time I skipped was 111, so... I went from 112 to 110.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done that since.
Well...
Yeah. I'm just like, my hands are still shaking from that because I control her during the escape. I was like so scared when Bowser hit me still. I couldn't let that go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Alright.
That's it for me.
Yeah,
follow me on Twitch because I don't stream that often as much as I did before, but I'll try to get back into it. I actually have a Sunshine tournament race against Paper tomorrow on whatever Speed Gaming channel it is at like 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked by him because he has like a 116 and I have a 120. I have a 120.
120 science. No. But, so yeah, I'll see if I can watch that tomorrow. I might end up having something, but while we're waiting for tomorrow, I'm gonna plug what we have going today. Once again, Speed Gaming 5, we're gonna have, we have currently going on Super Metroid. On 4, there's Link to the Past Randomizer Key Sanity. The No Glitches Are Allowed marathon is being hosted on Speed Gaming 3. If you stay here on Speed Gaming 2, in about 10 minutes, you'll have Shovel Knight Plague of Shadows, and heading back to Speed Gaming 1, you'll have, in about 10 minutes, Mario 3 randomizer. So, be prepared to be held over with races for the rest of the night. Omni, any last words?
I bought Sludgy, so yeah, I'm gonna go rub that in his face.
I'm so proud of you right now. Actually, one last thing I want to hear before we head off. Your next opponent is going to be the winner between Dram and Smallant. How do you feel about that one?
Oh God. I am going to lose that race no matter what happens, unless it's a situation like this again. If it's Dram, I'm obviously going to lose. If it's Smallant, I might have a very, very slim chance.
Yeah, you have obvious improvements over that PB, and Smallant.
Yeah,
you've got
I
to hope
haven't done
Smallant
any
not on the
tournament
game.
race that wasn't a PB.
Oh my gosh! Yeah,
Every
you
single tourney race I've done has been a PB. I started the tournament with a 110.56, and now I have a 107.54. So I've improved my PB by 3 minutes over the course of this tournament.
Nice. Yeah, you gotta hope Smallant or Dram. If Smallant beats Dram, that is. You gotta hope Smallant's. Oh jeez. No, you've gotta hope Smallant's not on the ball, but knowing Smallant, that'll be a tough one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
I wish you luck though.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. I'm gonna go
because she's a pretty good commentator.
Thank you.
And follow me on Twitter because that's important.
That's important. Also follow Krankdud for putting in an effort. I just got home from vacation, so I'll be streaming more if you want to follow me, like Odmi mentioned. But for now, I'm gonna head out and enjoy whatever you choose to watch here on Speed Gaming tonight.